Hey you guys, how you doing? My name is Henry PJ and welcome to Blending with Henry. You know, the electronics industry is filled with tech wars. Companies fighting back and forth about who makes the best cell phone, the best tablet. It just gets crazy, you guys. And now it's about who makes the best blender. Well, you know, there's some companies out there with over-the-top advertisements and believable infomercials, and oftentimes the information they're putting out about their main competitor isn't exactly true. Vitamix is the most targeted company that makes blenders. Seems like everybody's going after them. And this video is entitled MythBusters of a Vitamix because there are a lot of myths out there about it. And I want to make sure you guys get the correct information so you can make an informed decision. So if you guys are ready to come along with me and have some fun with this one, let's get started. Now, some competitors out there are saying a Vitamix needs a tamper or a plunger. They're suggesting that it can't process food on its own.
Since we have never had to use a plunger, I just have one question. Will it blend?
Seems like everywhere I look, you guys, a competitor challenging a Vitamix is tamping and tamping and plunging and plunging and pushing and pushing and stabbing. What's all this madness? But the real question is, are the Vitamix competitors telling the whole truth, you guys? Of course not. To show you how independent a Vitamix is of a tamper, I'm going to make my favorite green detox drink I have every morning. It uses only 1 cup of water, which is a very small amount. I'm also adding dry ingredients such as 4 cups of kale, 4 cups of cilantro, wheatgrass, a bowl of celery, green apple, broccoli, radishes, and ginger root, and a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Then adding 2 cups of ice. Using the variable speed control, start out on variable speed 1 and slowly increase to 10. Since I'm using very little water, it's important to give the ingredients at the bottom a chance to break down. Allow the machine to blend for at least 5 seconds before increasing the speed. Every 5 seconds, increase the speed incrementally. You'll notice the ingredients begin to sink downwards like quicksand. Then ramp it up to high and blend for about 30 seconds. And there you go, no tamper required. Blendtec and Ninja say their machines work perfectly without any messy tamper or a plunger.
Whatever I put in this jar doesn't stand a chance. And there's no need to use a messy plunger with this unique design.
The best way to make ice cream or a frozen dessert is to use only frozen ingredients. So let's take a look. Since Blendtec's patented wild side jar can't churn frozen ingredients into ice cream on its own, they try and sell you a much smaller twister jar that serves the same purpose as the Vitamix tamper, but for $120. And while Ninja tries to sell you on their anti-tamper solution by inserting extra blades into their machine, you have to keep in mind, you guys, that these blades are extremely dangerous. I have nicked my fingers multiple times and have scratched the jar quite often. Ninja's total crushing blades are not family friendly. These blades look sharp enough to pulverize a rhino. Unfortunately, these rhino crushing blades failed to effectively churn the frozen ingredients into ice cream. Instead, it clumped up the ingredients and pushed them against the walls of the pitcher. Afterwards, I had to remove the lid, and using a spatula, I began scraping over and over. After 5 minutes, the total crushing blades gave up trying to make ice cream in the Ninja, and so did I. Using the Vitamix Tamper, I'm creating this delicious frozen dessert using all frozen ingredients. Notice as the ingredients at the bottom break down, they get churned into a thick, firm, and rich, creamy texture. After just 55 seconds, the Vitamix turned rock frozen ingredients into a smooth, tasty treat. Ninja claims that the Vitamix tall container is incapable of turning ice into snow, so let's take a look.
Are you ready?
I'm so excited. Let's do this.
Let's go. The ice is turning into snow. Look at that. Try tamping that.
Now you guys can break down ice into snow the traditional way, but let me show you guys an even more effective and fun way, and the family can get involved. Make sure the Vitamix is preset to high speed and switch it on. Remove the lid plug from the top and begin by dropping ice cubes down onto the blaze. This will cause the ice to immediately splatter in the snow. You didn't know about that one, did you? Okay. This is so much fun, you guys, and it's also very safe, and there are no extra dangerous blades to interact with. Now you can make those snow cones. Before we tackle that Ninja message, I'm going to show you guys the Vitamix 5200. It's quickly become one of the most successful machines Vitamix has made, and it's very simple to use. Every competitor targets this machine. It has the amazingly precise variable speed control knob, an on and off switch on the right, a toggle switch on the left to switch to high speed or variable. The variable option allows you to vary the standard blending speeds. The high option puts the Vitamix into overdrive, and this is what breaks down the toughest ingredients into liquid silk. Ninja claims it's a terrible struggle to use a Vitamix? Ninja has a new video on their website where they compare their Ultima blender to the Vitamix 5200, so let's take a look. Now notice how this nice Ninja employee performs a few simple pulses to break down the ingredients in her Ultima blender, and she does it so carefree. Now she picks up the Vitamix tamper and begins her fitness club workout for the day. She's tamping and tamping and plunging and plunging and pushing and pushing and struggling and struggling. How can a $500 American-made Vitamix lose to a $260 made in China Ninja? That's a little odd, you guys. Now shame on you, Ninja, because I saw what you did. You guys remember earlier when I showed you the high variable switch on the Vitamix 5200? Well, this is the machine Ninja just used, and they kept the switch on the variable mode. This is actually the low setting even when it's on speed 10. It has to be switched to high in order for the Vitamix to spin at the full 37,000 RPM, which would have ripped through that drink in seconds. Notice on her machine, she has the switch on variable, which once again is the low setting and puts the Vitamix at a disadvantage. Ninja, I thought even you guys were better than that. Alright you guys, so let's make that same drink, shall we? I carefully checked the ingredients, so this is the same one she did. Keep in mind, there's no water in the drink, just celery, beets, green apple, red pepper, jalapenos, carrots, tomatoes, and a pile of ice at the top. I'm using the Vitamix Professional Series 500, which has the same container as the 5200. Notice the high switch is built into the variable speed control. I'm going to start off on variable speed 1 and quickly ramp up to high speed. In just under 60 seconds, the Vitamix broke down the ingredients and started blending on its own. But it took Ninja 20 seconds just to get the Vitamix going. But I also love how they didn't show the finished product as I'm showing you here. Now Ninja also claims to be just as capable, if not more than a Vitamix, you guys, but for a lot less money. Ninja no hot soup for you. Now while Ninja tries to sell you guys on the fact that you can create soup in their Ultima blender, you really can't finish it in their Ultima blender. There's no vented lid in the Ultima blender, so steam gets trapped inside, which ultimately forces liquids to escape through the cracks. You end up having to finish your soup on the stove. With any Vitamix, you can put all of your ingredients into the container, blend them up into a delicious soup, and the Vitamix will heat it up and be ready to serve right from the container. Keep in mind, you guys, there's no heating element in a Vitamix. It's just powerful enough to do the job. And look at that delicious sweet potato soup. The truth is, you guys, competitors only attack the best. When you see ads like this from Blendtec stating that the Vitamix is built to break and their machine is built to blend, and Ninja constantly trying to upstage the Vitamix with disparaging ads, you have to know that the competitors only attack the best. You have to ask yourself, you guys, where are Vitamix's ads attacking their competitors? There aren't any. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope the video helped you. If you like this video, please press the like button, and if you want to purchase a Vitamix through me, save money and get some special perks, you can contact me for more details on my website, blendingwithhenry.com, and I will see you all next time.